Good morning, lovelies. It is the 22nd of December, 2020. And it's Tuesday, isn't it? And it is, I think it's Tuesday, which means
2022. 22nd.
Yeah, it's the 22nd of the 12th of December, 2020. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, pretty sure it is. Okay, so I got to tell you a little story that nearly caused me to lose my mind yesterday. Okay. 3 times this year I have tried to put together a video for salt cured salmon. And this time, the salmon turned out the best of all of them. I had it all done. It was beautiful. I filleted it great. It's just come out amazing. It's not over salted. You can taste all the flavors in it. It's absolutely astoundingly good. It took 3 days to make it and to do the video. And I lost a third of the video. I'm starting to see a pattern here. The third time was not lucky. But who knows? Maybe next time it will be. I don't know. But, you know, it'll have to wait until I can find another salmon for under a tenner. Oh my God. But I will put pictures up on Instagram of the salmon. Now it's sliced and everything. And I've even done a really nice thumbnail for it. It took us, what, about 5 hours to find a way to get the video from my phone onto my computer. In the end, I had to WhatsApp it, send it via WhatsApp to Tanny.
No, it took you 5 hours to try and figure out what things.
Yeah.
It took me all of about 5 minutes to think about, hang on, wait, let's transfer it through WhatsApp, then I can transfer it from my phone into your computer and then go back.
5 hours later.
Yeah, it didn't take me 5 hours.
Shut up, you. He just sat here and watched until then.
I wasn't even up. I was in bed.
It was driving me potty. It'd been driving me potty the day before. It just wouldn't. I couldn't even send it via Google Mail. It wouldn't even do a mail drop or anything like that, which is what a lot of my videos will do. It wasn't going to happen. And then when he did manage to send it and put it on my computer, even though I'd done the main part of the video in one hit, it was missing. It was all missing. And it was probably a 22-minute video, wasn't it? That section of it was about 22 minutes, and all that we were managed to save was 6. So I don't know where it's gone. It's disappeared. Obviously the computer was hungry. I have no idea where it's gone. I've had to get rid of Dropbox. I've had all sorts of issues with Dropbox. It's literally destroyed my desktop as far as like where all my thumbnails and everything are. It's just taken them all away. It's just taken them all away. So if I could tell you, I'm telling you, yesterday was a disaster area around me. And I was just freaking out left, right and centre. But we've managed to get a couple of videos done. At 10 o'clock this morning, the candied mixed peel video is going to be up. I'm going to be working on a couple of things today. And those videos will be up throughout the week. Or as soon as I can get them up. I'm just going to get them up. We're just going to get them up, okay? So yeah, today being a couple of days before Christmas Eve, because Christmas Eve is when we're going to be cooking our meat for Christmas, we're going to bring the turkey out today. So to defrost, or are we going to put it straight in the brine and let it defrost in the brine? It'll stay cold. So I'll be making the turkey brine today then. We'll be breaking out the turkey bucket. We have a special bucket that we bought. It's one of those big blue Vileda mop ones that is specifically for brining the turkey. That's all we have it for. We've had it since last year. Yeah, since last year. And it's all it's allowed to be used for is brining the turkey. Yes, that's it. I mean, it can be used for other food things, but it's specifically for that. It depends, like, I think when it comes to next year and making, like, cakes and puddings and things, I think it'll probably get used for mixing up the mix. However, yeah, this year it's definitely just for brining turkey. But that's okay. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes. So we had a bit of a win yesterday. We found somewhere where we could get new bolts and what are those nuts called? The no, that okay. So it's like a hexag. It's a what? Crossbolt nuts. Right. Okay. So. On the garden furniture that we were very kindly sent the money for Christmas from my sister, we're having to replace all the bolts and nuts, which is fine, and we knew that we were going to have to do that, and that's not a problem because we're also going to repaint it. We're going to do a lot of things to it. But the first step in refurbishing that, and I know it's been a few weeks since we've actually done anything with it, but we were waiting to have the money to get the bolts, new bolts, and these. Now, these nuts go inside the actual furniture. They don't go on the outside, and a lot of the bolts on side to make sure that the bolts stay in. So that's what we've done. Now, we haven't got the hex bolts that or the ones that you use with an Allen key, because most of them had been stripped. Okay, so we've replaced them, and we've got ones with a Phillips head. And these ones were roofing. These were the roofing bolts, weren't they? Because it was £2 for 10 bolts. And then Mr. Tanny went into Wilko's, and they've got a pick and mix in the hardware section. Did you know they've got a pick and mix in the hardware section of Wilko's? Well, they do. And this is not sponsored. I'm just telling you because everyone needs to know. This big bag of bolts here, which has probably got about 50 bolts in it. £3, wasn't it?
Them bolts from Screwfix were more than £2.
These ones, you
I was
numpty.
saying you used to do a £2 from, didn't it?
Well, that's what it said on the thing, was £2.60 or something.
£6 something on Screwfix.
What, per packet?
For, I've got the 50 bolts and I've got the other ones, them 10 bolts. These, I've got them. And the 50 bolts locking nuts. They kept the £6 off in Screwfix.
I was talking about that, which was £2, and the other, the nuts themselves were £3.50 or something. Okay, not the total, love. Okay, so what he's talking about is that from Screwfix we got these, which are M6 by 80mm, and that's what was in the furniture, except we've got what they call roofing bolts because they're the only ones that come in that size. They also come with their own square nuts, but we're not going to be using those for this project, but we'll keep them. But that was £2 odd, right? Hence Tanny going into Wilko's. When he did go in, isn't he grateful that I sent him in to go and get greaseproof paper because we were running out? Because he wouldn't have found the pick and mix. Now this bag here was how much? £3. £3.75. Now you fill the bag up with whatever you want. At this point he's just bought 800mm, 80mm bolts, but he does have the intention of going back and getting more. Those little hexagonal bolts, or the cross screw bolt, cross what?
I can't remember the name of them.
Anywho, those things were close to £4 for 50. Okay, so it's not a bad deal really. But now that we've got the bolts and everything, Tanny's got to go pick those up because they don't keep them on stock. They had to order them in, so they should be there today. It means that we can get cracked on with it, which is great, as long as the weather is clear, because obviously we don't want to be out there in the rain doing it, because they just no. Just no. But we did have fun last night. We had a nice little fire pit going for the solstice, and it was really, really nice. And our Yule log actually split in the middle, which is, you know, with the help of the fire, and that was amazing. That's what you want to see, because that, you know, means everything's going to be awesome. So yeah, it's been cool. But I'm going to go now because I'm going to go and have some brekkie. I'm going to make myself some brekkie and whatever that might be. I have no idea yet. But yeah, going to have brekkie and crack on. Because we've got lots to do. I've got brine for the turkey to make. I've got all sorts to do yet. And there will be lots of videos coming out over the next few days, so keep an eye out and I will schedule them so that you get notified they're being scheduled. But the more we do them on the computer, the longer they're going to take, because it takes time to export them on the computer and it takes time to do all that, and I think it's going to be easier to do it that way. So yeah, alright. And I get to put fancy things in the middle, like, you know, thumbnails and things and little title screens and things like that, which I feel like I'm getting fancy, you know. It's very exciting. And I will talk to you guys later anyway, so I will see you later on. I now have to go on hunt for my hairbrush because it's now been missing for 2 days. I can't find it anywhere. If I have to buy a new hairbrush, I'm going to be very, very cross. I get really cross. But I'll just have to pull my hair back in a little comby thing again today, I think. Because, yeah, it's getting really matted because I can't find my hairbrush. It's ridiculous. Normally it's on my desk. And it's just vanished into thin air. And I've got no idea where the bloody thing is. Alright. Anywho, I gotta go. I will see you guys later. Be good to yourselves. Be careful. Take each day as it comes. Take each hour by hour as it comes, if that's what you need to do, or minute by minute if that's what it takes. You know, and just be kind to yourself and be kind to others. And if you can't have a good day, don't be taking your shit out on anybody else, okay? You hear me? Love you guys. See ya. Bye.